Hi, Rainbow.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Hi.
How are you?
Yes, I'm very good. Yeah, because it seems since we received the SAT result yesterday, and my daughter got a good score. Yeah. Still, yeah. Still. Uh, how to say that? Uh, yeah. Uh, Still. Oh, yeah. Still. Uh, uh, if she want to apply for some better university, uh, such as California Institute of Technology, yeah, I think the average admission score should be around uh, around 1545. Yeah. Although there are many uh, uncertain things to do. Uh, but yeah, no. No, yes. Although she got a great score at present, uh, uh, there are a lot of work to do for application. Yeah, as mentioned by a book on applying for the U.S. university. Um, mm, uh, the school the school record report is still a must. Yeah, if she can got a straight A's in A level, then uh, uh, then uh, then they have more opportunities uh, to apply for a better university. Yeah, using an example. Using an example. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Such as if she get straight A's in the A level and with her SAT score, uh, mm, she could apply for some famous universities. Consequently, uh, consequently, uh, it's a great news. Uh, and uh, and she has more time to uh, focus on her school GCSE examination nations uh, and preparing for other activities. Yeah,
Excellent, excellent.
thank you.
Great. I know it's the whole every part, okay? So I know it's
Yeah,
long. However,
yeah.
you
Uh-huh.
know, your thought or your idea or that you're conveying, right? The information you're conveying is
Mm-hmm.
so clear and very complete. Like I have a
Thank you.
complete picture
Uh-huh.
of your daughter now, of her college.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very thorough. Okay,
thank you.
very, 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 very nice. Very pleasant to hear. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
excellent, excellent. Okay, I send you. Click on the PDF. I send you.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
it's
saw
just
that.
it's just an update. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
I've
okay.
added the actual general guideline, right?
Mm,
On the
yeah.
left. Number one is so that's the basic idea. You want to have definitely one and two. and number 7, the last one. Okay,
Yeah.
these are
Yeah.
pretty critical, and then obviously right now you gave all of them, right? You gave a statement, you gave an advantage, a disadvantage, you gave a compromise, a proof, a condition, an example, and then a conclusion.
Yeah. It's very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then little by little, eventually I may just give you the first block, and then you fill in what you want to use for the advantage. You can say
Okay.
because, so that, since, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have a lot of options, and the idea is that when you speak in English, you communicate. Then this structure, number 1, right? That
Yeah.
kind of a guideline. The word roadmap is the same as guideline. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have already how to, the basic structure to communicate, and then it's up to you how many you add on there. Okay. I just wanted to
Yeah.
give. So if I add more things, I'll send you a new version of this. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a
I
lot.
think
Go ahead.
I think in the near future, I think I can imagine the roadmap in my mind when I communicate with others. Yeah.
Good. Okay. And you could also start with the disadvantage. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, usually we start more on the positive note, right? Advantage and then disadvantage. But you can say disadvantage and then you got to give the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a terrible day. However, we have a little bit of good news, right? But
Okay.
usually in America, we're a little bit more optimistic. So we always start with the advantages and then we give a little bit of a disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
But you can do both. Okay. Got
Mm,
it?
got
Excellent.
it.
Excellent. 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 And again, you're familiar with all that because we've been doing that. Is now you just have the actual structure. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here I send you a new one.
Okay. Wait a moment. Okay. Number 1, if you could erase one thing from existence, even the memory of the thing, what would it be? Number 2, if you could know the truth behind any one secret or mystery, what would it be? Number 3, if you could put a new word in the dictionary, what would it be and what would be the definition? Number 4, if you were the king of an ancient civilization, what would you want your home to look like? Home, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So let me see. Let me see. Why don't we try number 2? Okay.
Number 2, if you
Yeah.
could.
So if you could know the truth behind any one secret or any one mystery, what would it be? These are things like, aliens, right? People
Yeah.
from other planets. That's like a mystery, right? It,
Yes.
and it would be nice to know for sure, right? Many
Yeah.
historical events, we're not quite sure how they happen, like those big stones in England, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's that place? I forgot. There, those huge stones. The mystery is how did those stones get there? Because they're really big and really heavy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so choose one. Any throughout history. Any secret, mystery, anything that is a fact, but we don't know how it happened. And remember your structure in order to yet give an example and then a conclusion. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Can I just use the example you
Of course.
provided? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a very good one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, in my opinion, yeah. In my opinion, if I could know the truth behind the huge stone in the UK, Uh, 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 in order that, yeah. Uh, just wait a moment. Uh, uh, I would like provided the truth to the scientists in order that we can use the information to to communicate to no no to prepare for the future communication with aliens. Yeah. Yet 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 hmm, yet if the truth behind the huge stone is not a good thing, such as the aim of the aliens who built the huge stone want to uh, want, um, want to conquer our Earth. Yeah. Yet, no. Uh, oh, should I? Yeah. In conclusion, in conclusion, uh, in conclusion, whatever the truth behind the huge stone, bad or good, uh, we still can use the information to to prepare for the future. Yeah.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Now remember, you could also add you could add a if and then, you could add a compromise, you could add,
Yeah.
okay, so,
Okay.
but definitely, you're using what I'm giving you, what I'm asking you, and then you could add more if you want, okay? All right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, different versions of it. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that's a mystery about these aliens that, it's so controversial, right?
Yes.
Another one is like this global warming, right? What exactly are we really causing that, or is this something that just happens on this Earth? This Earth has been here for millions of years, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the universe has been here for billions of years, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of these mysteries, how truth are they? Is it really a mystery, or is it more man-made, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, because see, if I know, in the olden times, uh, at least in Europe, it was like against the law for regular people to be able to read and write, right? I mean, like read books as an example. Not read and write, but read books, right? It was reserved for the wealthy people and for the religious people, right?
Yeah.
And so therefore knowledge was not really passed around, correct, right?
Correct.
And so if I know a little bit of knowledge, I can use it to manipulate you, right? Right, in that kind of a thing, and they're
Yeah.
still doing, and it's still happening today, right? Because we don't
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
Is that COVID-19, is that real, or was it just made up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, go ahead and read. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Number one, if you could choose any mode of transportation, no matter how ridiculous, what method of transportation would you want to use to get around town? Uh, Number two, if you could go back in time and give your parents advice before you were born, what advice would you give them? Number three, if you were tasked with making school more fun, but it still had to be effective at teaching students, what would you change? Number four, if you could only eat the same breakfast, the same lunch, different than breakfast, and the same dinner, okay, different than lunch every day, what three meals would you choose? Oh,
okay, good. So why don't we do number three? So if you were tasked with making school more fun, but however, right, still, yeah, it still had to be effective at teaching students, right? So they still have to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you change? So remember your structure: because, nevertheless, even if, according to, and then give a condition, provided that, an example, and a conclusion. So this one's long again. Okay, so you need to just take your time, right, and
Yeah.
relax. Okay, so if you were going to change something in school to make it more fun, but the students still had to learn, right? They still had to learn the knowledge. What would it be?
Mm, okay. Yeah. Mm. If I was tasked with making school more fun, but it still had to be effective at teaching students, uh, I would, uh, how to say, it? uh, uh, um, I would provide Hmm. I would provide a fixed classroom or even outside learning space spaces uh, to students and teachers because because uh, because uh, huh, because I believe the different environment uh, hmm, uh, uh, will benefit for the teaching. Nevertheless, uh, my school should have more money to uh, to create no to support to support uh, to support my idea. Yeah. Even if even if uh, even if how to say that even if mm, uh, even if even if we even if we can provide we we can how to say it even if we can support any classes to different places uh, there's one thing have to consider uh, the long no no the transportation to the different places. Yeah, according to okay, uh, according to what? Um, mm, according to uh, according to some schoolmasters, uh, a school campus a school campus no, no, no. According to some schoolmasters, a big school campus uh, might cause some problems. Yeah, uh, provided that provided that provided that hmm, uh, provided that uh, provided that provided that mm, provided that we can cooperate with cooperate with some transportation companies. Yeah, we might can uh, can solve these problems. Yeah, use an example, such as if our history students uh, want to take their classes in different countries. Yeah, or we can provide the private plan. Yeah, to fly to other countries. Yeah. Therefore, uh, therefore, uh, hmm, therefore, mm, uh, therefore, therefore, I need to find more money to support my dreams. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. See, this one, it was very long, but you were very relaxed, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a
Yes.
little bit of anxiety when it's kind of long, right? We want to.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to relax into it. I think if I was in that situation, I
Mm-hmm.
think that I would find the most competent teachers, number one, right? And I would pay them very high salaries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the
Yeah.
reason is the university students need very little guidance, right? So university professors should get paid the least, but elementary and high school students, those
Uh-huh.
teachers should get paid the most because they're giving the students the foundation.
Yeah.
And if you
That's
get
true.
very competent and well paid teachers,
Yeah.
they'll be very
Yeah.
happy and they'll be very innovative when they go to the classroom.
Yeah.
And they'll be in a good mood, right? All the time,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
challenge we have in our society is that we pay the teachers too little. And a lot of
Yeah.
teachers are only doing it because they cannot find another job,
Yeah.
right? And then,
Yeah. Correct.
yeah, and we're sacrificing our youth, right? The young people. We teachers should not be teaching. They should be doing something else where they'll be happier, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, very good.
Mm.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, go ahead and read the next four lines.
Okay. Number one, what desserts are popular now? Number two, in 40 years, what will people be nos hmm?
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic
Yeah,
for?
nostalgic for. Nostalgic just means like nice memories about, right?
Oh, that's memory. Okay. Number three, if you could be invisible, but it would mean being permanently invisible. Would you want to be? Okay. Number four, if you were required by law to get a full body tattoo, what would you get tattoos over your entire body?
Okay, why don't we try number two, right? So, in 40 years, right? 40 years from now, what will
Uh-huh.
people be nostalgic for? So a lot of times, everyone always thinks that when they were young, life was better, right?
Yeah.
Or 40 years ago, life was better and people were more honest. But in reality, life is always the same, right? There's good
Yeah.
things, but we tend to remember usually a lot of good things, and now they're
Mm-hmm.
not, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's in everybody's mind. So remember your structure. Since, nevertheless, give a proof this time, as mentioned by, give an example and a conclusion. So 40 years from now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What what do you think people will be nostalgic for?
Yeah, I think in 40 years, people will be nostalgic, nostalgic for a living without AI. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Things,
Very good.
yeah,
Excellent. Excellent. Go ahead. Go ahead.
since AI provides uh, provides the perfect services for for people. Uh, and uh, and uh, and feel bored. They feel boring. Yeah. Nevertheless, nevertheless, it's not easy to go back to the old days. Yeah. Uh, the cost of manpower uh, uh, is very high at that time, as mentioned by yeah, as mentioned by uh, economists. Yeah. Um, uh, uh, as mentioned by economists, most expensive thing uh, uh, in their age, is manpower. Yeah. Using an example, such as if you want to, um, if you want to hire people to take care of your children. Uh, yeah. Mm, the price is about uh, is about ten times than AI. Yeah. Thus, I think in 40 years, people will be nostalgic for a service from a real people. Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I get nostalgic because when I was going through school,
Mm-hmm.
university, I used to write my mom by hand,
Yeah.
a letter by hand,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and now you type an email, right?
Yeah.
Right, or you
Yeah.
call
That's
them, right, and you talk to
yeah.
them. Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
then we couldn't call. It was very expensive, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it was. Yeah, I used to write a letter by hand. That's kind of nostalgic. Yeah, and I think the AI thing will set us back in time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's gonna be kind of a very interesting. Great,
Yeah.
great, great job.
Thank you.